Hello, everybody. We're going to be dispelling some common misconceptions about how reality works, as usual. So, as you can see here, I have typed in Battlefield, and I have 3 games that show up on this list. I have Battlefield 2042, Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 5. And then if you look at my EA app, I have Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, and Battlefield... Well, that's actually installed, although. Then I have Battlefield 1, right? As you can see, Battlefield 5 does not show up on this list. Okay, because it is installed through Steam, and Steam has detected, and this is my linked account, right? Now, if you open up, let's say I open up Battlefield 4, and I'm not going to open up for long, but it's just going to be showing how things work in reality. Basically, it's running Battlefield 4 through EA, so it should be showing with my main display name, which would be Mayor Benson in this case. So if I look up in the top left, by the time it's done, right, it's welcoming me to my Battlefield, all right, all nice and all nice. I guess the oh wow, I guess the DLC finally decided to install. Wow. So, as you can see, it says Good Morning, Mayor Benson, right? Now, I can swap over to Battlefield 5. As you see, it says Purchase Game because it's not installed. Sorry, not on my EA app. But Battlefield 1 does show up. And as you can see, it also calls me Mayor Benson here. Now, I do have Battlefield 5 on my Steam account. Now, if I exit out, say Alt F4, and I go over to Steam, and I open up Battlefield 5. It's going to open up in window mode because I was looking at something earlier. But it's preparing the game. And because my Steam account is linked, and you have to have an EA account to be able to play this game, you'll be able to see when the game decides to load and open that it will also call me Mayor Benson. But my username is Sir Benson, as you can see. Load. Anytime. Anytime you want, brother. Anytime now. That's Frostbite. Yeah, I had it open in window mode because I was looking at something. Mainly server browsers and stuff. So we're going to extend it out. Gonna load. So. Anytime now. Anytime now. Okay, here we are. It's the slowest loading experience ever. Anytime now. Alright. So, as you can see, go to my company. Mayor Benson up in the top right. Right there. It is not using my Steam name, which is Sir Benson. So, that's now that's just completely dispelled. O'Reilly has basically linked their Steam account that they launched Battlefield 6 through to a different account. Okay? Now, okay, so now we're going to be doing file extensions. So let's say this is a file extension that I have no default program for, so this is why it shows up with the white page icon. And if I do open with, right, it's going to give me something to open with this file. Now, as you see before, there is Logitech G Hub on here. Now, why is Logitech G Hub on here? Well, it's because I went to my screenshots folder, and under the JPEGs, right, I opened it up with Logitech G Hub. Now, of course, it's not going to open anything because it just opens up the app. But that's how things work. And if I were to add another thing on here, as you can see, we're going to go choose another app. there's really not any random programs on here unless it's Logitech G Hub because I added it to, right? So I did choose an app on my PC, and I kind of went scroll down and just chose a random thing. Now, let's say I want to put VBAN on here, voice meter, right? Just do that. Control panel exe. Oh, look at that. Now control panel exe for voice meters on there. And as you can see, you open up the program and it shows up with this. So now if I right click and do open with, now that's on there. So the only way files get programs get on the open with menu is if you add them yourself, or it's able to open up that file extension, or it has been used to open up file extensions that people haven't used before. So if I go down to Xenonauts again and I look through my autosave and I try to open with, right? Now voice meter's on there. Okay, and Logic G Hub. Now, if I open up with Notepad, what happens? Well, it displays some gobbledygook data because it's just how that works. Now, just how things work. Now, if I do the VDF file, I do open with, there you go. So Riley has been opening up programs with Team Fortress 2, 64 loader, and Apex Legends. Now, of course, we don't know what the file is, but she's been opening programs using them. It could be a config file to change some of the settings because maybe that's potentially how it works for that game, but that's just how things work.